candy. My dog out laying them low, ain't breaking none laws out. Southside still in the car, still in the car, still not the car. No, the star hold up, I got a call. Said that I'm a cool cat. Yeah, tell him I'm a top dog. Rollin' with him, let the outside, but you doing donuts. Yeah, got the money in the headlight. Big dog every time we hit the red lights. Just shine, ain't nothing but a good day. Don't they ain't teach him how to pump fake. Big shot. I ain't tripping, I don't wanna lose count. Talking my, it was just us. Out drive, having my ride, pay me that. On the west side, on the 110, swinging. Let's grill, let's spill, spin a few crumbs. Pop smoke, young, no, too much. Spaceships, fake boat, Kanye, young, don't stay too long. Big truck, big wheel, big rock, them probably hate my guts. Tryna gain my trust, but it's all out lust. Outside, but you doing donuts. Yeah, got the money in the headlight. Big dog every time we hit the red lights. Just shine, ain't nothing but a good day. Don't they ain't teach him how to pump fake. Big shot. Tell him I'm a cool cat. Yeah, tell him I'm a top dog. Rollin' with him, let the outside, but you doing donuts. Yeah, got the money in the headlight. Big dog every time we hit the red lights. Just shine, ain't nothing but a good day. Don't they ain't teach him how to pump fake. Big shot.
Going to be the Nuggets off the tip. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. They've got Jimmy Butler. Malone is out there with Carter. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
Jokic has a nice shot fake and did a good job that time getting the defenders up in the air and drawing the foul.
And Jokic drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Shot from the wing. Westbrook with the bucket.
It looks to me like he can get this shot anytime he wants. I mean, so confident, so poised, always under control.
Malone, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Richmond. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Udoka. David?
Now the obvious concern is Nikola Jokic, particularly as a playmaker. Coach told me if Jokic goes off for 40 himself, we can still win if we hold his teammates down. But that's tough when he's hitting those guys in their favorite spots. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's Westbrook. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Olajuwon finds Westbrook. Outside for Richmond. Clock at 4. Houston needs to get a shot. And here's Green outside. Jokic grabs the miss. Quick start for the Nuggets in this one. Carter, the pass to Malone. And here's Jokic. No good on the triple. Ball's not loose. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Richmond capitalizes off the crossover.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Carter outside. Lets it go from 11, and he gets the jumper to drop. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the night.
And he had a good look and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Magic Johnson, who checked in for Houston. And Denver with a change here, too. Chauncey Billups has checked in for Butler. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Westbrook can't get it to go.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Jokic kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Carter against Richmond. Malone in the corner. 5 to shoot. Outside Carter. It's rebounded by Johnson.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Westbrook. The Rockets again can't hit.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And Jokic slams it in.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Westbrook. Malone with the block. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Houston making some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Elijah Wan. And Malone's subbed in for Draymond Green. .107 left to play in the first quarter. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, you watch Westbrook play, and he seems like he's relentlessly hungry and borderline angry. He never settles, always in full attack mode.
That one misses for Westbrook. The Nuggets leading by 4. And here is Billups. Hasn't made one yet. That one good for 2.
This is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Mr. Gobert. Johnson with it. Richmond left side. Got a piece of it, and they're able to recover. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
A focal point of this offense, Carter knows exactly how to find ways to get himself to the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Carter. Petrovic is checked in for Russell Westbrook. And Denver also making a switch. DeRozan's checked in.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Mr. Gobert. Here's Petrovic. Defended by Carter. Petrovic with the pass to Johnson. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And finished off by Gobert.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Denver with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Denver.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
We've got Moses Malone. Richmond is out there with Magic Johnson. Then there's Petrovic. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Richmond against DeRozan. Rockets with the rebound. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. Pass to Richmond. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. The Nuggets leading by 3. Carter down low. And it goes down 2 points.
Hey, nobody on this floor or any floor for that matter is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
That's to Gobert. And here's Richmond. DeRozan defending. Here's Petrovic. Over Carter. The Rockets with another miss. Banchero against Gobert. Puts it up from 7. They get it back. Johnson with the block.
Goes to show you how well Johnson anticipates, sees the shot forming, and is able to get a hand on it. He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Petrovic. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
Denver leading by 6. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Houston making some changes. Olajuwon's checked in for Gobert. Baylor comes in for Petrovic. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Magic Johnson. Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Banchero. Pass to Butler. Over Baylor. Here's Malone. Another shot. And it's good on the way in. Malone's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nuggets.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Out to Carter. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. There's the 3. And the 3 ball is good. And now it's an 11-point Denver lead.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The Rockets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. The Nuggets also changing it up. Williamson is checked in for Banchero. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Carter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Now you look at Olajuwon, one of the game's best, 2nd in the league.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
He hits both from the stripe.
Well, with his attacking style, Williamson spends a lot of time at the foul line.
Pass to Johnson. Olajuwon in the high post. Shoots over Malone. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Olajuwon. And here's Denver. They're on a 12-4 run. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Billups. Screened by Malone. Here's Williamson. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
Yeah, they have dialed it up a notch here, really battling to extend this run.
Westbrook a screen on Williamson. Malone against Williamson. Malone passes to Olajuwon, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Great size and scoring ability. Hakeem, a tough assignment defensively. Drawing whistles, drawing fouls, nothing new for him.
For the Rockets, Draymond Green comes in for Moses Malone. And it's Richmond in for Johnson. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jokic, he's checked in for Williamson. And it's Carter in for Chauncey Billups. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Butler is screen on Westbrook. Pass to Jokic. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so we conclude the first half. Nuggets lead by 10. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
When you have fewer possessions than your opponent, your chances decrease. They have to find a way to rebound in the second half.
Looking at the scenario. And that about wraps.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Nikola Jokic. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Butler. Then it's Malone, and it's Carter in at the 3.
There's always a spot for a guy like Draymond Green on your side. Incredible defender. He's unselfish offensively and a highly skilled passer.
The Rockets have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. He's off on the first.
And hadn't had great success at the line, but Green certainly works on his game from there.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Malone. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. And the Nuggets can't hang on to the ball. Nuggets trail by 9. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Richmond for 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Green against Butler. Carter outside. Malone a screen on Baylor. Lock at 6. Carter the pass to Malone. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Richmond for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
The kick outside to Butler. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Carter's got 7 points.
Hey, that stroke from Carter, as smooth as a baby's bottom.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Olajuwon finds Westbrook. Outside, Green. Pass to Richmond. Takes a 3. Sinks the triple. Richmond's got his second basket of the night.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 6 points for him.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Olajuwon on the wing. Oh, and Olajuwon throws it down.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Carter against Baylor. Deflects the pass. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Houston making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And Denver with a change here, too. Phillips is checked in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Denver needs to get off the shot. It's stolen by Green. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
You know, so often we see Westbrook with the ball driving or pulling up off the dribble. He can catch and shoot it just as well.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And the first one drops.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Green kicks to Westbrook. Three-pointer. And it's Denver with the rebound. Malone's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't jam it through.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Pass to Olajuwon. Now here's Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Richmond left side. Lets a floater go. Yep, that one goes in there. Richmond's got 7.
There's some mass and density to Richmond. Not the guy you want backing you down inside.
Malone kicks to Carter. A 3-ball. They get the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Westbrook a screen on Jokic. Richmond outside. Takes the 3. The second chance effort. And it's Olajuwon missing. And so it's Denver with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Russell Westbrook. Mitrovic is out there with Baylor. Then it's Johnson, and it's Malone in at the center. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
Phillips against Westbrook. Phillips gets the rebound.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Here's Butler, and the shot falls short this time. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. 8-point game. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Banchero's checked in for Denver. White comes in for DeMar DeRozan.
First team foul.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
Phillips passes to Malone. It's over Malone. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Denver. Malone.
He misses the free throw.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet. And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
For 3, Westbrook. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
Green, he's checked in for the Rockets. Jokic has checked in for Denver. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And Billups gets it to go.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Olajuwon's checked in for Houston. Richmond comes in for Magic Johnson. Carter, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Chauncey Billups. Jokic sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the 13-footer. Good. He hits the jump shot.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
To end the run, another miss by Houston.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And stolen by Olajuwon. Westbrook against Malone. Outside for Richmond. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. The Nuggets leading by 9. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Westbrook passes to Olajuwon. Over Jokic. The 19-footer is on the money. And it's 9 points for Hakeem Olajuwon. Timeout called, Nuggets. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint, here's Malone.
Gilgeous-Alexander is so dangerous in these pick-and-roll sets.
And the Rockets with possession here. They trail by 11. Pass to Olajuwon. From 13, Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jokic. Outside Butler. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Richmond. He drains the quick shot.
Well, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
Gilgeous-Alexander gets to Carter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Carter sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Over Westbrook. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 9-point game. It's tipped. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Nuggets ball.
26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside Butler. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From down low. Count that one. And the Nuggets lead by 11. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Nikola, you asserted impact from the opening tip tonight. What was the key out there?
I mean, it's not just me, it's of course my teammates. I think we opened the game really good in the first quarter, and we just continued to play aggressive, and that's how we won the game.
Well, man, I appreciate your time, and congrats on this win. Enjoy it. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.